Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at the latest game mode Celestial Abode, and in this game mode we can see that there is something to do with two specific types, and what exactly this means we will see in just a second. So this feels like it is some sort of campaign, but you're only allowed to use the two specific types that are mentioned over here, and I can see that there are 6 stages that you need to clear, and it makes sense that all the enemies are apart from this one, they're all having light and martial heroes because they are counters for dark and elemental. They also have these two things over here, which they're quite similar to what you see in the time scrolls with Tinted Mirage. Like this one is to increase your defense, and this one increases your attack. And you'll see that when you go to this emblem, let's call it, you will see something here called Hall of Fame score of the type and soul vessel level of the type. Now these numbers don't really make any sense at all when you look at it the first time, so let me just show you exactly what this means. Now if you go to your Hall of Fame and you see this score right here corresponding to the type that you're interested in, for example in this case dark, my score is 27765, and this score is obviously you get it from this depending on the heroes that you have in that faction. What are the star levels? You get points like this, and based on the sum of all these points you get an overall score, and this score is what you will see in the Celestial Abode, and that is for both types. As you can see here, my elemental score is 24870, and you'll see that that is exactly the score that we have here. Hall of Fame score 24870 and 27765. Right, and okay, that was very straightforward. The exact number was visible in the Hall of Fame in both types, so it was very easy to spot, and you could very clearly understand, okay, so that is the Hall of Fame score, totally fine, but what is this 140 and what is this 130, right? How do soul vessels correspond to these numbers in any way? This is also pretty simple, but you'll have to do a bit of addition like I'll show you right now. So you go to the type that you're interested in, like for example elemental, and you look at the soul vessels of all your heroes, the heroes that you've activated soul vessels for, and you will see, okay, Valor 30, Aurora 20, Harley 30, and so on. And if you add these soul vessels up, so 30, 50, 80, 100, 120 and 130, and that's the 130 that you see in the Celestial Abode. And similarly for dark, if you do the same sort of math, you will see 30, 50, 70, 90, 110 and 140, which is exactly the number that you see over here, right? So if you see here, you will see that this is telling me that if I have a Hall of Fame score of 2000, I can upgrade by 1, and this is telling me that if I have it at 20, I can upgrade this by 1, and as long as this number is less than or equal to this number, I can keep upgrading my fame star level. So for example, let me just hit upgrade and show you how it works. There you go, right? So to upgrade the next one, it should be at least 4000, which it is, so I can click upgrade again, and then 6000, 8000, 11,000, and I'm well within the limit, right? So you only need a maximum of 15,000 to be able to upgrade all of the fame stars, and let's see how this works for this one in a similar sort of fashion. So 20 gets me the first one, 40 gets me the second one, and 80 gets me the last one. So as long as you have 15,000 here, you can upgrade all of this, and you have it at 80 here, you can upgrade all of these as well. Right, so once you've done that, you should be able to clear all the stages and see something like this. The two types mentioned over here will change each round, which is every week, and I think these things will also be reset for the next set of types, and Another thing to notice is that the time remaining here will be the same as the time remaining here, and you can use your white feathers for rewards in this particular section. We can take a look at all the rewards in this cloud depot. And personally, I prefer the 10 sacred scrolls that you can get for 1000 feathers. They are really hard to get, and they're super helpful in upgrading your order chaos heroes, which will then obviously help you progress faster in the game across different game modes. So for the remaining 200 feathers, I would just save them for now and use them in future rounds. Right, so that is pretty much all there is to it, and I hope you found this video useful as always. Thank you for watching yet another one of my episodes, and I will see you in the next one.